Hi everybody, it's Deanne with Crafting with D and crafty1.blogspot.com, and I am here to do a tutorial for my design team project for February for minialbumscraps.ning.com. The project I'm going to be doing is the frames. This frame is, you can get it at minialbumscraps.ning.com on their online store. Excuse me if my voice goes out, I'm just getting it back, so I apologize in advance. But this is what I'm going to be showing you. She has 3 different shapes. I'm not sure the name of them, what each one is, and this is the one I use whenever I do my videos. And I've added a piece of Velcro. I'm going to try not to say too much this time. I added a Velcro dot to the backs, so that way when I'm doing a video for Gina's designs, I just pop it right in there. Usually I have this sitting up, but it, Velcro's on there. And I can also add a photo in there when I'm not using it for a video, because it's really pretty. I like it. I just covered the back with paper. It's an old Bow Bunny paper. And I painted with white paint, and I stippled it really hard so it would be really textury. And I just used regular paint, white paint for that, craft paint. And then I rubbed over it with different colors of inks, and then I painted the little lines, all the little lines. Let me see if I can get this closer. With some paint so you could see the detail. But I thought it was really pretty. I love how it turned out. And the butterflies are from another, you can order a set of butterflies from Mini Album Scraps as well. So that's that. So that is what we are going to be making. Like I said, there was 3 different designs. This is the second one. It's very, very pretty. Piece is separate. I like that one too. The one I'm going to be showing you is the Steampunk one. And I'm going to use the Graphic 45 Steampunk Debutante to cover the back with. And I'm going to make these look like metal. Oh, and they all come with an easel back as well. Sorry. So there's so many different things that you could use to help decorate these. You could order, they have the gears, like a whole thing of gear set. And then there are little mini dress forms. And then the clock hands are really nice. And they also have, take this out of the way, they also have a steampunk collection. So that's what I'm going to be using today. There's a lot of different pieces in there. I'm definitely going to use this. I haven't got to use one yet. I'm so excited to use it. So that's all the pieces that I'll be using. The first thing I'm going to do is, where's my glue? Let me see. Find my glue here. I've been trying a new glue out. I saw somebody online. I can't remember who it was, but they used this other Mod Podge. I mean, I've always used Mod Podge, but I've never seen this one. It's paper Mod Podge. So I wanted to try it out and see how it worked, and I used it on my birdcage mini that I just did a video on, and I couldn't believe how nice and just nicely it glued. It was just a good set. So I'm gonna, oops, ugh, that's not cool, yucky. I'm gonna go ahead and glue my back paper on first. I'm not sure, I only have a few sheets of the paper left, so I'm not sure which one to use here. I think I'm gonna use this one. I think. This one. This is pretty, but I don't know if my frame would cut it off. Let me see. I should have had this figured out ahead of time. See, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty too. I like having the different pieces in it. A little sugar. Let's see. Alright. I am just going to use this one. Let's see. It's funny. Oh, she's pretty. I'm going to use this if I can get it in there enough. No, maybe not. Let's see. Different shapes. Nope. Not going to fit. Alright, I'm just going to go with these because they're all pretty. So I'm just going to pick a spot. I guess it doesn't matter. They're all really nice. And I'm going to put my glue on the base. Brush it on. Doesn't take a whole lot. Again, this is the paper Mod Podge glue. This might be absorbing into the chipboard a little bit. I also use glue stick for putting paper on large pieces, but I wanted to try to show you how nice this does. I wish I could remember the lady that was using it. Oops. That's not good. There. Alrighty. Just going to put it over here. I'm just going to glue it down. Grab my brayer. Okay. Ooh. Well, it worked. You know what? It dried really fast. Alright. Maybe I should have put it on the paper instead. That's what I'm thinking. Wow, it's not working. There it goes. Patience, Deanne, patience. So I'm just going to go around and put the glue where it dried too fast. I promise when I did it with the other, it went right on, but I'm thinking maybe I put it on the paper because the pieces were already cut out into the right shape. I think it just absorbed too fast on the... Well, this is not good. Let's see. We're on there now. Yeah. It does a really nice smooth finish. So I'm going to set this aside and let it dry now that I've got it all on there. Let me put my brush in water. We can always go back and touch up too if we need to. So I'm going to set that aside. And I am going to work on the base. Where'd you go? There you are. what I'm going to do is try to make it look like old copper gears that have been patinaed. So the way I do that is I use my color box copper ink. It is a pigment stamp pad, and I use clear embossing powder. So that's the first thing that we use. Oh no, my voice is going. So let me get this ready. And the way I do it, I don't cover the whole thing. I'm sorry, not even on screen. Dauber, just kind of daub it. Different places. And this is pigment, so it takes a while to dry. You could also just take your pad and, oh yeah, much faster. Just kind of pounce it on there. I promise there is reasoning behind my madness here. You just want it kind of sloppy. Really sloppy, actually. And then we're just going to pour the clear embossing powder. I've never used this one. It looks like it's going to hold. I usually use the ultra thick embossing powder for this, but I ran out of it, and I really need to get some, fortunately. So I hope this works too. Then we're going to heat set it. So I'm going to bring over my, let me move this before I start blowing it everywhere. This is just a cutting board with a piece of foil over it. And I'm going to grab my tweezers so I don't burn myself. Okay, let that dry for cool for just a second. But you can see on here that I missed a lot of spots, but that's okay. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted it kind of like a here and there, hit and miss kind of thing. And then I'm going to take a paper towel. I'm just going to wipe it if there's any that I missed. That I didn't melt. Okay, and then the next step, I do this, it's a la mode dye ink pad. Sorry, it's like a tealy color. It doesn't have the shade on it. It's by Hampton Art. I have no idea what color it is. It's like a tealy blue color. Then I'm just going to take my dauber, ink it up, I'm just going to rub. So wherever the ink or the embossing powder didn't go, the blue is going to show up in it. And it will look like kind of patinaed. You can see here how it's showing that. That works too. Oops. This takes a little bit of time. I may have put a little too much of the copper color on. Could use a little more of the blue showing, but it's not too bad. It's very subtle. So really want to make sure we get that all on wherever it can settle in. Okay, I think I've got all I'm going to be able to put on there. Okay, now we're going to take our paper towel and we're going to just wipe off the excess that's stuck to the, that's laying on top of the embossing powder that's already been melted. It'll just wipe away. I usually use a better paper towel than this, but I can't find them. They're like the industrial strength paper towels. My dad actually uses them when he's doing carpentry work. Okay, that's pretty good. Wipe this off. Alright, I'm just going to go through and dry it with the heat gun real quick. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Here. And then if you want to dirty it up, you can, I have this Memento Rich Cocoa. These are all from Joann Fabrics, the inks that I've used. You can go back through and really rub it and get some dark spots if you want. I'm not going to do that on this, but I will on the pieces that we're going to add. I just don't have enough blue showing. Okay, so this is done. We're going to set it aside. And we're going to work on our little pieces now. Definitely doing this lady and wings. And I think I'm going to do the propeller. Oops, I get it out. And I probably should do this, sorry, I'm trying to get the little pieces out. This is a hot air balloon. I have some metal somewhere that I could use for the chains, but I'm not sure where that would be. And then I have all these little gears, different shapes we can add. Really cute. And maybe a crown. Kind of like the crown. It's cute. And probably, I love this gear hand. It's my favorite one. See, there's also a clock face we could use. This might be a two-parter. I'm not sure how long my videos run on this. On this camera, so let's get started. This time I'm going to try putting the blue on first. It's not really showing up that well. Maybe not. Okay. To the copper. I'm not going to do this because I don't have string to run down to make it look like the, you know, the ropes that hold it all together. I have no idea where that would be, so we're just not going to do that one. I may add it later, and I'll just put a photo on my blog. Just going through and just doing a hit and miss again with the ink. Oops, get over there. And my little crown. Okay. I'm going to put these all through the embossing ink, or the embossing powder. Sorry, off screen again. Oops. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to do a part 2 on this. It's the first time I've had to do. Oh no, it's not. I've done one other part 2, 3-part series, 3-part tutorial. I didn't take into account the time it would take to, you know, emboss everything. So I think I'm going to get cut off in a few seconds here. So I will continue, and then I will do part 2 to put it all together. Okay, see you in a bit.